Alright, cran apple. Sorry, I'm just getting myself something to drink here. Um, what I was saying with uh, the whole death before man thing or whatever. Um, hold on for 1 second. What I was saying is this. That the creation interpretation of evolution pretty much is, and let me know if I'm wrong. Um, pretty much is by death, other things come along. So, in other words, for me to have evolved from an ape or primordial soup from a rock or whatever it is, um, would have required my species to have slowly died off while the new one came up. Um, which would also, what I say, would have required that things die off for humans. Therefore, death would have been brought into the world before man. The Bible strictly says that man is before death. Now, I could go farther into that, but I want to keep this a strictly um, evolution versus creation debate. I don't want to go into anything besides that. I mean, we could have a separate debate on the Bible or whatever in another series, but I'd prefer to strictly keep this one as tight knit to evolution versus creation as possible. I've noticed that a lot of creationists mostly will do this. Once they start losing a debate, they'll revert back to Bible scriptures, and that's not what I'm about. So I don't want to cover anything up. I don't feel like I'm losing. I don't feel like I'm winning. I feel like right now we're just at a point where we're just kind of laying our groundwork for where we're really going to go with this. But in the event that I do start feeling like I'm slipping, I'll admit it, And I'm looking into a lot of the things that you're asking me to. Time, time allowing, but I'll get there when I can. But that's not a creation. That's not a typical creationist. I'll get there when I can argument, because a lot of creationists are like, yeah, I'll get there when I can, and when I can turns into next week, turns into next month, and then they forget about it, and then it never happens. A lot of creationists will oh, I'll get there when I can. And when I get there when I can really means I'm uncomfortable and you're beating me in this, but I don't want to admit it, so I'll act like I'm going to look into it, and then I don't. Which I'm not trying to do that. So if I will say one thing is the one scripture in Psalms. I forget which one it's in. It's in one of like hundreds. Well, not really hundreds, but it's like 150. I think it's been a long time since I read Psalms, so I don't know. I'm back. I'm going back from cover to cover. So right now I'm in like Genesis 20 again. It's been a while since I've been able to read the whole thing. So, but the upside is I'm in school now, and I'm also having a debate with you, which I'm sure is going to teach me some things that it already has. So now I can look at this a little bit more critically than I look at this a little bit more critically than I used to. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, so that was the explanation before for it. Is that death or evolution was saying that in order for a new species to come along, that species has to eventually change into something else. That species dies off and the new one comes up. Whereas creation strictly says, oh, it's ice cream man. If you can hear the sound in the background, that's the ice cream guy. I don't know why we have one here. There's really no kids on the block, but I mean, or right in between PCC, which is where I'm at, CSU Pueblo, which is where my buddy's at, and my roommate just graduated from like not too long ago, I guess. and Intelitech, and Colorado Technical University. Thumbs down for both of them because they're both for-profit schools. Um, and I'm actually going to make a separate video here in a few minutes. Oh, wow. I'm from New York, and I just said here in a few minutes. I spent too long here in Colorado, Cranapple. I'll make a video here in a few minutes about for-profit schools, so if you want to head on over and check that one out too, you can do that. You don't just have to watch any of the videos that I sent to you. You can watch whatever of my videos you want to. I mean, I'm subscribed to you, you're subscribed to me, so all of our videos are essentially up for grabs with each other. So I don't know if you'll allow prior videos to be used in a debate, but I will. So if you find anything in my videos that contradict anything I say now, ask me about it, and because I'd hate to be hypocritical. So, all right. Well, anyway, sub above, rate and comment below. Let me know what you think, Grand Apple, and I'll be looking forward to hearing back from you, man. This is gonna be a part 2. I'm gonna part this out, and make this part 2 to the part 5. So I'm gonna, in other words, it's gonna show up as evolution versus creation debate with Cran Apple, part 5, 2 of 2. That way, it's gonna show that there's a 1 of 2 on this one. All right, later. Sub above, and like I said, rate and comment below. Peace.